friends. So today I'm going to be working in this art journal. I'm going to be doing a page spread. So if you're interested in seeing that, keep watching. So before I jump in and start my art journaling page spread, I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I've been able to get done this week. That's an old one. So this is one I got done this week that I really, really enjoyed making. I'm not sure about the wasp carrying the bouquet of flowers, but it was fun to make, even though he's a little tangled there. But I really, really liked this using my little fairy girl and my little tumbling goat. So cute. Love him. And then this one is one I made with, I wanted to get some journaling done this week. I'm not comfortable journaling on pages that I'm going to share on social media. So I like to make these tuck spots. And this right here is just an extra large library card that I made for a different project that kind of didn't pan out. So I thought it'd be fun to use it in here, and it really has turned out to be a fantastic little addition, because then I can get some of my bigger, bigger than say a library card ephemera or pockets or whatever in there. So loving that. Well, this is a page from an index card journal that I made years and years ago. This is one of my first journals, actually. So it's really kind of fun that I can, I took it apart and I used the pages. They were stuck together. They were double-sided, so I pulled them apart, and I've been using them for greeting cards, for journaling spots. I've given away a few of them. So they've just been a really awesome little thing to have around. This is just an envelope that I inherited from my husband. For some reason, he had it at his desk at work, and I coffee dyed it, did some decorating, put a quote on the back. Love that. A little flower that I printed up on clear sticker paper, label paper. And then this is just, I believe it's called a coin envelope. At least that's the size. Little quote on the back of there. I've been using my quotes up. This is wonderful. And I just decorated with a piece of fabric that I did some experimenting on. I don't remember. I think that I was going to sew an 8.5 by 11 and then make copies of it for background pages, and just kind of got tired of that project. And then added this nice, I've been looking for a home for this flower for a long, long time, and I'm just really tickled that I found a kind of a happy place for it. So that's that. I like this. This is one of the things I like to do is I take a flower and I pop it into the pocket so it looks like it's coming out, or a tree, or just some sort of plant. It's always fun to do. So that's another page. And then here is a page I did yesterday. And I actually filmed making this page, but the film just it did not come out right. There were so many issues with exposure and sun hiding behind the clouds, and it was just a mess. So I decided to scrap that one, start a new one, and I did something different that I haven't done in a while, which is stenciling words for some structure, and then going around that with pencil. So that was really fun. So today, I've been going back and forth. I don't know. I'm just not sure which page spread that I want to work on today. For some reason, I'm having a little trouble trying to figure that out. I kind of want to go colorful. So, I like that. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this. I love these flowers. Again, it's hard for me sometimes to cover up pretty things like that. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this, but I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to start to work. If I feel like there's something I want to stop my process and share with you, I'll go ahead and break in and do that. So let's get going. As you can probably tell, I have a lot of stuff on my desk right now for one reason or another. And so I'm going to try using some of it to get it. It's easier to use it than to look for a home for it. So this is just where I keep my gesso now because the container was so deep I couldn't get in the container anymore. And then this is some gesso that I tint with, it's folk art tint, burnt umber, raw sienna, that kind of thing, just to give it a little bit of antiquing. I like to put that over my, if the gesso just looks too white, I like to antique it a little bit. So, but I need to, because I add water, it has a tendency to separate and kind of go down to the bottom of go down to the bottom of the container. So I'm going to go ahead and stir that a little bit. See, I didn't want to throw away this piece for some reason, and I looked over and saw a little tag sitting in here, and I thought, you know, let's add that to it and see if it'll work, and maybe we can use it in something else, or I can use it in something else, or we could use it in something else, however that'll work. And then, see, I always have little bits of a part of a butterfly. Put that on there. See how that works. I know I didn't say anything about working on tags in this video, but sometimes when the inspiration hits you, you should just run with it. And I like the idea that this butterfly is black and white, you know, kind of on the neutral side. Looks like he's coming in. See if I want to make sure I didn't take too much off. Just bend it over and see if it looks good. Yeah, it looks fine. So now I have a little embellishment for something else, and I used up a couple of pieces. So I thought that I love this trail going through here, and I like these flowers on there, and I thought it'd be fun to put him like he's on his way down the trail. Now I feel like I need to have something kind of down here. I like the way this is starting to look. I did a little bit of stenciling on a mouse from a children's book, and I have this diamond-shaped stencil from Tim Holtz that I thought would mirror the diamond shapes in there. I'll do that on here. Just pick a color. I think I'm going to go with a kind of a chartreuse and see how that'll work. You know, if it works, great. If it doesn't, goodness, it's paint and paper. Not the end of the world here. Uh-oh. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Sometimes these journals can be a bit of a pain, but when it comes to getting a flat surface for your work, they're pretty awesome. So I have lime. I threw all my stuff over here, so I don't know if lime's going to work. Let's see. It's kind of a bright color. Let's see. I'm not sure if I have anything else. I have these two options. I have kind of a turquoise. I got rid of a lot of them. I've used up my favorites, or I've gotten rid of colors I just wasn't using. Let's get some of this color back over here and see what might work. Put it back together a little bit. So that's an option. Let's see how green this is. Yeah, it's a little bit too green. I'm going to see if I have a chartreuse in another paint area. So I found a couple of options with craft paint instead of artist, which I use a lot more of. And I'm thinking that this celery is going to work. I don't have much left, so hopefully I have enough. So I'm going to do that on both just to kind of give it some cohesiveness. So I'll grab my little items. This time I won't throw them across the room. So what I use makeup sponges when I'm doing stenciling, and I get them completely wet and then kind of push them into a paper towel to get a little bit of the moisture off so it doesn't squish out. Works for me. As far as I remember, I was going to do some here. I don't know. I'm just going to do them everywhere and see how that works. Doesn't have to be perfect. So what I'm wondering right now is if I need to take this edge off. I'm going to try. I'm not liking the way that looks. And if I really feel like it needs a frame after all, I can go ahead and just put a piece of scrapbook paper behind it. To frame it. As a matter of fact, I should probably take a look and see if that's an option. Oh, I like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to mat it. So at the last minute, I realized that I kind of wanted to have a little bit of that color over there instead of on this side, just to see which way this would look better. And I think I'd like that. Let's see, pull that away a little bit. Yeah, I want the flowers to come up this way. Or no, not that way. Yeah, like that. So, just kind of as a heads up, I like to use this particular glue stick. It's Delusions. When I'm working with kind of more delicate pieces like this, where if I use something that's it's a really soft glue stick, and so it won't catch and tear off some of your more delicate pieces if you like to fussy cut the way I do. And so I ordered quite a few from Amazon. I got a really good price. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around $10 or $12 for 9, I think. I don't know. Somewhere in that area, between 10 and 15, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere like 12. So a little, I don't find that pricey because I buy a lot of glue sticks, and that's actually pretty comparable. Or they're smaller, but it's really good quality. So I'm thinking that I need something kind of structurally down here. Got a lot of corners, a lot of edges, a lot of what I call structure, angles, that kind of thing. And it's very angly up here, so to speak, and very kind of flowy down here. So if I could find something right here to kind of anchor the page a little bit. I get a lot of comments in social media of the layering and the composition, and I really kind of want to point out that one of the things that I find important is mixing flowing, curvy kinds of ephemera and elements with structure. And if you just keep layering those, for some reason, it just kind of starts to build a nice page. And it's not too much for the eye to take in. Ooh, that's pretty. Verbena, pretty. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. Out of a vintage dictionary. I'm going to try it. But yeah, that's kind of one of the things that I look for in my pages is structure with flow. I wish I could figure out a better way of putting it, but that's about as good as I can get it. So it's kind of big. It's kind of big for this page. It's even bigger than one of the elements, which is kind of but whatever I put there, I'm going to be covering up. So I think I'm going to save that. I'm going to put that in my box so I can use it for something else. Maybe even over here. Who knows? But this is kind of a fun little place that I throw structure pieces. A lot of times, of course, I'll add a postage stamp. But I've been kind of enjoying layering the small elements that I put here. Like, see a little specimen. Isn't that cute? See, something like that. This is kind of dark. Let's see anyway, though. Kind of dark, yeah. That's not working for me, but something like that. And then there's this. This is Tim Holtz. And it's kind of the same deal where he took things from dictionaries. But this was from his botanical. This had butterflies, bugs, all kinds of fun stuff in it. It was great. I love these for the tops of pages. I love to put birds up there. I'm going to keep that out. But yeah, that's structure right there. That's what I'm looking for. There's a different kind of one. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, wait. Field label. I might keep that out just for future reference. But these, I'm not sure what... This looks a lot like more Tim Holtz. But I will cut that out. That's why I kept these, because I'll just keep cutting these little pieces out, and that'll give it a little background structure. Okay, I'm going to use that. Use one of those. So to me, it's the same as this. It's taking this look and bringing it over here, so it's bringing the two pages together and giving it some cohesiveness, which for a lot of people isn't the most important thing, but I love the challenge of trying to make both pages, you know, they start out different, and I kind of work with them to try to make them look the same or cohesive. Yeah. So I have two different types of postage stamp packs here. This is more like random color. They're all solid colors. If you want to do a pop of purple or blue or whatever, you have that option. And these are more kind of organized. Like, these are flowers. I've got birds, more flowers, botanicals. I have some in here. These are like space age. I saw from the gal that I buy my stamps from on Etsy. She has she curates masses of beautiful stamps, and that's where I got those from. So I'm going to look through that one and that one and see if I can find something that'll go here that'll bring both these pages together. Oh, I like that. I wonder if I'm going to go down a little bit on that. Bring it down here a little bit so that I can see that word specimen, and then it kind of looks like that's a specimen, which I'm going to be really honest with you right now. I usually miss things like that. I'm usually like, whatever, throw it on there. and just go, oh no, I wish I would have thought about that sooner, and have to tear it apart or just let it go. So yeah, kind of proud of myself right now. This is really cute. I really love that I'm popping that pink now. That's giving me a lot of, it's giving me a little bit of inspiration for that side. This is a lot of orange right here. And right now I'm trying to think like, oh, you know what? How about a butterfly? Butterflies always come in to save the day, seriously. You know, look at that. It's softening these corners, and it's toning down the orange a little bit. So I wanted some orange because he's got these spots. But yeah, okay. Luckily I have a lot of butterflies, so oh, you know what? That's too big, but I like the neutral. Something smaller. Ooh. Okay, smaller. I don't know. What I do is I'm gonna set that on there, and I'm just gonna start throwing things on. No, too orange. Throwing things on there to see if, ooh, blue. I think I like the idea of bringing the blue up a little bit. He's kind of big, but I think blue's gonna work. Okay, let's look for a blue butterfly. Too cartoonish. There. Oh. Best of both worlds. He's got a little bit of green and a little bit of blue and some neutral. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, yeah. So one of the things I like to try to do is, if it looks like it's going to work, I throw it over to the side there. I used to throw it in my big pile. Too small, but cute. He's a maybe. If this was alive, you guys could vote, which would be great, because I could really use the assistance. Not sure why that's in there. All right, here's a blue one, kind of a blue purple. It's so funny because sometimes I'll throw something on there and I'll like, oh, that won't work, and it ends up being perfect. So never discount all your options. You never know. Whoops, don't want to lose him. One of those. You know, I'm spending a lot of time on this. I'm wanting blue. It's just a matter of which blue one. Oh, there's this one too. But he was kind of big. Yeah. I'm going to go for the small one. Life's too short. Cute. I'm liking this page. Yeah. So there's a little tear mark on here, but I left it because I thought maybe I could use my pencil, because I'm going to go over it with pencil in a minute. So I'm going to leave this. I feel like this is done. And I'm going to clean my area, sharpen my pencil, get my pencil ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the sun's starting to come through the window, so I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as possible. If you're new to my channel, this is something I finish all my pages off with. Some pencil. It's a 8B graphite. And let's get going. I'm going to end the video here, and I'll label this one like number 1 and then number 2, and then make them separate videos, because this is going to be the first time I've done this with my iPhone. I had to switch. I didn't like the quality of my other camera, so I'm switching gears, and I want to make sure that this one comes out okay before I put a lot of time into that. So hopefully I'll be able to get to this one today or tomorrow, and I'll just label them together. I'll just, you know what I mean? So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my content, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.